All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, it was not pretty today, but the New England Patriots were able to get their fifth win of the season as they got a 20-17 victory at home versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Patriots did this in spite of the fact that they spotted the Cardinals a 10-0 lead in the first quarter. But you look at some of the things that helped to turn the tide in the favor of the Patriots. The goal line stand by New England prior to the half. Arizona was up 10-7. It looked like they were going to go up 17-7 and then possibly 13-7. And unfortunately for their sake, they got absolutely nothing and had to settle for a 3-point lead. Then you look at the final moments of the game. Zane Gonzalez had an opportunity to kick a field goal that was going to put Arizona ahead 20-17. He missed. New England got the football back. They were driving, and then we saw the boneheaded penalty by Cardinals rookie Isaiah Simmons, which gave the Patriots an additional 15 yards, put them in better field goal range, and as the clock expired, New England was able to get the game-winning field goal. You look at this contest, New England won this contest in spite of the fact that they only had 179 yards of total offense for the game. Quarterback Cam Newton was only 9 of 18 passing for 84 yards, and he also threw 2 interceptions. But this Patriots defense was very stingy with Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. He was only 23 of 34 passing for $170, no TDs, and 1 pick. And I think that's a credit to Patriots head coach Bill Belichick. I said it coming into this game, which is why I picked the Patriots to win this contest. You look at a veteran coach like Bill Belichick, and now you have a young quarterback like Kyler Murray, who has never seen what Belichick can do up close and personal, change his coverage schemes, mixed a lot of things up for the youngster, and he kept them off balance, and that is what you do. And also on top of that, we saw that the pressure that the Patriots front four was able to get, a lot of that has to come from the mixed coverages. Kyler Murray didn't know where guys are coming from, and it really stagnated this Cardinals offense. I talked about the fact that this was an ugly win for the Patriots, but I guarantee you everybody in the NFL will take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day of the week, and twice on Sunday, no pun intended. But you know what? This is how the Patriots have had to win this year. It has not been pretty on offense. We know what they can still do defensively. It's one of those where, unfortunately for New England with their struggles on offense, there's not a lot of margin for error on defense. So they basically have to go out there and pitch a perfect game, so to speak, every Sunday. They did it today, and, they gave their offense an opportunity to win, and, they were able to get a much-needed victory. It's going to be very difficult for New England to get to the postseason. I mean, they're 5-6. You look at the AFC East. Miami is 7-4. Buffalo's 8-3. So I mean, New England's looking up at both of these teams in the standings. So they have some ground to make up, and it's going to be tough. I mean, you look at the rest of the Patriots' schedule. They're going to basically spend a week out in Los Angeles at the Chargers and then at the Rams. They're at Miami, they're home for Buffalo, and then they're at the Jets. So you're talking about 4 out of the last 5 contests are on the road, which is going to be very difficult for them to overcome. This more than likely will be the first time since 2008 that the Patriots have missed the playoffs, and it still could be the first time since 2000 that they finished the year with a losing record. It's been a struggle all season long, and I'm saying that because of the standpoint from what we've been accustomed to seeing with the Patriots over the years. Obviously, things are different. No Tom Brady. We're also seeing the ill effects of Bill Belichick's inability to, have success in the NFL draft consistently start to really surface with this club. But with that said, I still expect the Patriots to go out there and compete, try to finish off this season right. I think they're definitely going to win at least one of those Los Angeles games. Don't get me wrong, the Rams are not the greatest show on turf like they were 20 years ago. So it's definitely a winnable game. It's definitely a winnable game versus the Chargers. The Miami game is going to be tough. The Buffalo game is going to be tough. So it's going to be a situation where, that the Patriots are going to be ready to play. Anything can happen. But at 5-6 with so many teams in front of them right now, they just have an uphill battle as far as getting that wild card, and winning the division title once again in the AFC East is still going to be difficult as well. But you know what? Stranger things have happened. And at the end of the day, you simply don't want to count out this Patriots club. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to thank all of the subscribers out there. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There is also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.